If you can see me, it'd be great if you'd let me know. I honestly have no idea because I'm doing this on my own again, and as always, Facebook is unclear if I'm even live yet. I'm apparently live. Do I have comments though? And if so, do I get to see them? That's the real question. Hey folks. Yep, can confirm I'm live. Hey, we have an Adele, right, we got people. Hey! I'm suffering today. I've had barely any sleep, I've had technical problem after technical problem. And then I somehow managed to get this in my eye over dinner as well. Yeah, this isn't a mild sauce, this is like 80% Armageddon chili, it's ridiculous stuff. So, yeah, Badger's Chili Kitchen, you have hurt me a lot. So thanks for that one. How are you all today anyway? Hope you're all doing a bit better than I am. Yeah, very much ouchies. I couldn't see for like 3 minutes. So, you all want to see what we've got today? Going to start out with something relatively mild, get things going. We have some Guinness Rich Chili Crisps. Continuing our partnership to create delicious potato chips, we've hand-cooked quality potatoes to crisp perfection. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Herbs, tomato and chili in combination with the flavour of an iconic Irish stout. Okay. Sure, let's give them a go. Wow, that does smell rich. Yeah, I can smell the herbs. There's an undertone of tomato, but it is mostly what I'm assuming is the stout that I'm getting on the nose. So, how do they taste? What's in these? Ah, yeast extract way up there. Okay, that's why they taste meaty. These are made by Burke's. They were picked up in a semi-local supermarket and given to my family. I think it was Aldi, but I'm not fully sure. But you can get a good look at them there. And yeah, they're rich, slightly meaty. The herbs, they're subtle, but they're nice. But I'm not getting a ton of tomato, and it might just be that I've had some hot stuff already tonight, but I'm not tasting any chili from this at all, so the chili powder and chili extract in here are not doing a lot. Which is a shame, because other than that, they're alright. And yeah, some of them are pretty sizable as well. This isn't one, but yeah, that's the first thing. It's a nice supermarket snack. We've got some hotter stuff to move on to as well. Before I do though, I will mention, if you haven't had this Armageddon sauce, it's a nice rich red chili and it's got some great use of coriander seed and other spices in with it, so it is a very nice sauce. It's just also very painful, and especially if the pasta flips off and you hit yourself in the eye. So be careful with it, but I do recommend it still. Right, next thing. So, today you may be aware that it is Easter. And every Easter, my dad insists on making these questionable Easter biscuits. These are based on a Spanish recipe for pastissettes, or sand biscuits as they're sometimes known. But they're also based on some quite specific Easter iconography. They're hand-shaped, hole cut out in the middle, filled with jam, just to really ram home the slightly less friendly part of Easter. And normally it's a simple strawberry jam that he uses, but this year I managed to convince him to put a few other things in. So the first of which is from Single Variety Co. It's their limited edition chocolate habanero jam. And I'm not sure if they still have any of this in, but whether they do or not, they definitely do a lot of great quality produce, simple jams. Quite a few of which are chili, so I'm going to see how it works in this biscuit here. The biscuit itself, soft and delicious, but how is it with the jam? Not getting a lot of the heat right away, but if we give it a second, I probably will. As well, the biscuit might be toning it down a bit. This is a pretty strong habanero jam. It's quite pure. And it's got a nice sort of raisiny richness to it. I think raisiny is probably the best way to describe it. Because it's fruity, it's sweet because it's a jam, but it's still got all that sort of earthy, rich quality that the chocolate habanero does, and it works very nicely as a meat glaze as well as a jam. But no, the biscuits cooled that down more than I expected. Huh. I guess we need to kick it up a bit, don't we? So the other thing is, you may have seen this on my shelf before. This is the Chili Jam Man's Ultra Chili Bomb. I got this a while ago, and I've been slowly working my way through the jams inside. I believe I gave the Podfather away to someone because it was a fairly standard ghost pepper jam and I preferred the other two. Well, I say fairly standard, fairly pure, but still not much more than just ghost. But the other two that I've got here today are the Ginger Ninja, we'll start with. Oh, you're not a fan of chocolate pods at all? Shame, but I understand. They're not for everyone. So the Ginger Ninja it's ghost pepper again, but it's also, it's got whole ghost peppers in it, it's got ghost pepper flakes, and it's got a whole load of Szechuan peppercorn and ginger to give it a unique burn and tingle. So let me see if I can work out which of these. Yeah, here we go, this one will do it. This one's got the Ginger Ninja in it. I'm not sure how well you can see, but there are definitely, you can see the chili flakes in there, or at least I can. I can't tell how well you can see it because I can only see a small box. Start myself off with the finger again, and then go for the palm. Oh yeah, very gingery. Getting hints of that unique Szechuan citrus flavour. And the heat's starting to build a bit. Yeah, it's going for the throat a bit now. Oh, there we go. That's hit me. So the biscuit does bring it down a fair bit. like you did with the other one, but that's still a very sharp heat, and it's a uniquely gingery, slightly citrusy, ghost peppery flavour, and does give you that Szechuan peppercorn tingle in with everything else. I don't know if this is the place for this one. Yeah, agreed, Yeah, I don't know if this biscuit is the place for the Ginger Ninja, but I mean, you use that instead of a sweet chili in a stir fry, and it's going to be a very hot, very Chinese tasting stir fry. I definitely like that jam a lot. I just don't think the biscuit works with it. And then one up from the Ginger Ninja, we have the Carolina Reaper. So there is some tomato in the base jam for this, but it also contains whole Carolina Reaper pods, Carolina Reaper flakes, and Carolina Reaper chili in the jam itself. So it's basically what the other one is, but minus the ginger, minus the Szechuan peppercorn, just all Reaper. So, yeah, that looks like it. Can't see any seeds in this one, because there's surprisingly rather less in the Reaper one, even though it says it contains them still. That's sweeter and fruitier right away. That fits the biscuit a bit better. And then it gets a little peppery savoury at the end. Again, can make a good glaze / marinade. It also works well put into a curry to heat it up. And the way baking it is dried out the jam, it takes a moment for it to hit. But yep, that's Reaper in my throat alright. Yep, there's no mistaking that heat. Will I hiccup? I'm not sure. But all around the tip of my tongue is now sore as well. It's not actually that throaty. It is more of a tongue heat. I'm not sure I'm going to hiccup from that, but it's still a strong burn. It's just not catching me in quite the right way for it or something. Actually, I don't know. It's becoming more throaty again. But yeah, there's a fair amount of Reaper in the middle of that. That is hot. I'm going to have some of the leftover fingers. Calm my mouth a little that way. No, still on fire. Time for the milk. It is. You've not got hiccups out of me. I think part of that might also be that I put rather too much of the Armageddon on my meal earlier, so that got the hiccups. But yeah, the Ultra Jams from the Chili Jam Man do have a lot of heat to them. And the Reaper one more so than any of the others. Because, well, it's Reaper. And these are some slightly older jars, but he still does them on his website. He still does the chili bomb with them in if you want them as a gift set. And you can get some rather more sensible jams from him as well. I just figured I'd show off the really hot stuff today. you know, show you a little bit of me suffering for Easter. But for now I'm going to go back to the crisps because they're far easier to eat. Well, I believe that's all I've got to show you tonight. The Bert's Guinness Rich Chili Crisps. The Chili Jam Man's Ultra Jams. The Ginger Ninja and the Carolina Reaper. They are quite pleasant. They're just remarkably mild as well. And the Chocolate Habanero Jam from the Single Variety Jam Co. Oh, and of course the Armageddon the End, which I didn't try today because, well, not on camera, because I've already had so much of that in my mouth and in my eye. I don't really want any more right now. But I would still very much recommend it if you want that kind of heat, because it does have a great flavour to it. It is a great sauce, it's just also a painful one. Yeah, thank you Adele, hope you've all enjoyed, and I might catch her again next week. I'm sort of feeling iffy on it at this point. The amount I've suffered today. I'll let you know. Bye. Leaf Arena, that's it. Sorry, I'm running on no sleep right now. Yeah, Leaf Arena. Really knows his way of making the spices work for this 80% chili sauce. To make something actually flavourful and that tastes of more than just a little bit of chili and nothing else. Or even a little bit of chili and nothing else. It's definitely the spices in here that make it special. Though the heat is pretty intense as well. See ya.